It's probably too loud. Let's take a listen, see what it sounds like even. Yeah, that is way too loud, holy shit. Alright, why don't we turn that down then even? To 50 or so it doesn't sound like I'm clipping the audio so goddamn hard. Cool. Bet you love hearing me twice. Sure, that's fun. Anyway, greetings and salutins even. Welcome to this LP of mine. It's not even an LP, it's a stream series. It's called Dark Cloud, and we're getting back into it. I like to start on the PS4 main screen, so you know what I've been playing recently. Cause I like showing it off. I feel like we're more attached as a community when I do stupid bullshit like that. So anyway, in this one I have a lot of stuff to show off, so might be a little longer, probably not much longer than 2 hours or so, because I like our current setup of me going through half of a dungeon per stream. So did a lot of off-screen grinding. Now, let me show you what I've done, and if at any point something sounds wrong, please let me know so I can adjust the audio. Okay, so first, here's my lamb sword. Level 10 now, got a trophy for it, and I can build it up now, so we're gonna be just disgustingly overpowered. But I want to show you how I did that, because, just grinding out back floors, turns out isn't really the best way to do it. Once you're here, just go to your exchange fishing points. And I got a ton of fishing points from catching that legendary fish from last time. And you can buy gems, and it turns out diamonds here, because I didn't know how to get a whole lot of metal. Well, shit, let me show you what I mean. Like with these, your anti-whatevers. I didn't know how to get a whole lot of metal, but diamonds, as you are about to see right here, give you 10 metal and 5 in everything else. And I got, occasionally you can get a ×2 slot where anything you put into it is worth twice as much. So 20 metal and 10 to everything allows you to really just kind of bust the difficulty wide open. And then of course you can buy other gems. So that's fun. Now, before we go on to Queens, I'd like to show off a special thing that's kind of breaking the game, and by kind of I mean it's disgustingly breaking the game. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so before you do this, you have to do some stupid bullshit. So, equip the dagger on Toad, and talk to Gaffer. And let's see, I believe it's you, and I have to be here. I might be doing it wrong. Oh, nope, there it is. This is the broken dagger glitch, and now I have an attachment that's just a broken dagger. And you might not know what that is, huh? So, let me show you the cool things you can do with it. For example, you see Steve here is not the strongest boy currently, but if I attach the broken dagger, take a look at its stats. Which now makes Steve my ultimate weapon. And it comes with the fun skills of Poison, Stop, Durable, and Abs Up. Also comes with Poor, so you don't get as much money, but if you upgrade and permanently fuse it into Steve, it loses all of its special things. So, you don't even have to worry about it. So, I'm gonna keep that on Steve for now, so I have a good long-range character, and then never use her, because she's kind of busted. So, we got a good amount of people here, so now I'll build up my actual weapon. So let's equip the Lamb Sword. And these are about the stats you're going to need to upgrade it. So it's time to build it up, bitches. Into the, I thought that was just the Atlamia Sword. It's the Atlamilia Sword, so let's build up! That's beautiful. This is the second tier of good shit. If I upgrade this one more time, we'll get one of Toan's ultimate weapons. And not just one of his ultimate weapons, but his best ultimate weapon, except for the one that you get at the end of the super secret dungeon. So, that'll be cool. I don't know what other gems I really have, so... If anything, I think I'll take a quick stop to the old pond. And exchange some fishing points. So let's get 2 diamonds. And fishing to get these is relatively quick. I feel like I shouldn't waste every diamond, but I also have more fishing points, so... Not even necessarily a bad thing. I'm almost maxed out here, Jesus Christ. This is way stronger than the game expects you to be at this point in the game, I think, though. Oh, it doesn't. I guess I'll sell them then. Because I don't think I'd ever even seen a antifreeze amulet the first couple times I played the game. So the fact that it existed, I'm like, oh cool, it's going to be beautiful. But anyway, here's my favorite area in the game. Favorite hub world, so to say. Welcome to all women. There's a lot of cool things you can do here. Kind of a pain to get around, but... Fortunately, you don't need to, after we get this initial thing set up, it won't be too bad to, get around again. Especially when the, day music kicks in. Oh, nice. Big blue, Surprised you didn't take a tumble down those stairs, huh? Taking them like 5 at a time. Yeah, there's a ton of them over in Orune and Matataki Village. Why'd you have to throw that on? Now I don't trust you, rando. Cheeky randos. Hope your goods are still good. Feels like you wouldn't have really kept up your fresh stock if you didn't think anyone else existed. Including some fresh tea. What, so did everyone know about this but us? Were we just like the backwater shit of the entire world? Whoa, buddy. Can't just say that. This guy's really salty. The shipwreck, huh? I don't really like this dungeon so much, and I have no idea how most merchants use it as a warehouse. Given that it's completely underwater, but... Magic. Don't question things too much. It's Dark Cloud. What's this? We can't even get our merchandise. I thought you were the only human left. Unless you stored in, like, waterproof crates. I didn't think of that. It's deep under the water. Kind of a huge safe. That makes sense. I totally forgot. Because usually when I replay Dark Cloud, I kind of leave off here. If I don't totally beat the game, I kind of lose interest either during or right after Matataki Village. Mostly because I don't really like the shipwreck. It's kind of a difficulty jump. a bit of a drag. You just gotta swim. Cool. So does everyone share a turtle, or what? Oh. Boy, aren't we lucky? You greedy bastard. Anyway, we can just kind of dive right into the next dungeon. Oh my god, the boss of this dungeon stumped me for, I don't want to say months, but I distinctly remember it taking me a very long time to beat the boss here. Of course, it's also the hardest boss in the game, so it's smooth sailing from here out. Because by the time we get to future bosses, it's... the next two are really simple. And the one after that, you're just so loaded up by the end, it's like, eh. Plus, I'm also way stronger than I usually am, so this is going to go much quicker than it usually does. I don't usually do a ton of upgrading weapons. I think when I was doing the LP of this game, I came here with like a level 2 Wise Owl sword. And this is also where I stopped during the LP, because I had a Dazzle capture card, and those things suck. If you're at all looking to get into streaming or LPing, just go right for the, just go right for an Elgato. Don't bother with Dazzles, it's not 2012 anymore. They weren't even good in 2012. The money you save is not going to be worth the pain. Anyway, into the fray with Layer 1. God, look at how hard we hit. If I'm not mistaken, most things here are weak to thunder, so... let's put thunder on. I thought it might be here where the treasure chests start looking a little different, but I guess not. Damn. Yeah, thunder is eating these guys alive. They might be weak to fire as well. I think fire would actually make more sense. But there's no stopping the almighty strength of the Atlamilia sword. Oh, sweet, that's our gate key. And it's not like Wise Owl Forest where we have to find 3 of them, so the world is smoother. Once you've got that and got your Atla, you can just kind of dip. I'm still gonna kill everything because I'm a psycho bastard, but it's not important, necessarily, to do so now. Let me also show off what I've done to Goro. Because I found a magical hammer in the, in a chest. And so I've been working on, building up his battle axe here. I got that to level 5, broke it into a synth sphere, and, just threw it right on. Next 2 dungeons, alright. Let's give Zhao a shot now that she's, an unstoppable god of hyperdeath. Alright, immediately on fire. Nice. Obviously not hitting as hard as Toan, but, I mean, it is just Steve. Not the most powerful of slingshots. And a ship cabin key. Kinda missed the mustache key, but oh well. It's not like I hate the music here, it's just a little somber. A little too somber for me. I like a beautiful, sad piano music, but it does kind of make it gives the dungeon kind of a sleepy vibe. And I don't necessarily want a sleepy vibe when I'm trying to go through a dungeon crawler. Especially if I'm just playing this for myself, and I'm most likely shotgunning these dungeons one at a time, like, just right away. But every game has to have a weak point. Even your favorite game has one. In fact, let me know, viewers, what's your favorite game, and, what's the point where you think it's the weakest? Yeah, I forgot to actually do something that I was gonna start. Ooh, what can you be? Hey! I also, I might have explained this, but now that we've caught the legendary fish Martingarian, it tells you what, trap it's trapped with. And a bone slingshot. I'm getting a lot of those, and they don't sell for anything either, so it's just probably just gonna chuck them. Now, what I've been doing on my grinding for LPs over the last couple of days, because I'm putting a lot more work into the channel recently, I've been going on those streams where they just play like chill hip-hop beats the entire time, and it's been nice. Hey, bad. I don't even get excited with those anymore, because I can just get, all the fishing points and gems I want. I got the fish last stream. It was the last thing we did last stream. And if you're playing along and, God, I forgot to get Zhao her, some Wowda. If you're playing along and you're having a hard time, getting to those gems with fishing points, this area has a fruit vendor where you can just buy poisonous apples, so you don't have to worry. Now, there was one thing I meant to do. I knew I was forgetting something before I went to this next dungeon, but we're gonna get some inventory spaces. Oh, I'm very prepared for this boss. And I used to religiously, like, read FAQs for this game on Game FAQs, and, one guy brought in, Towen's weakest ultimate weapon, the Sword of Zeus. And he's like, yeah, and I got my ass kicked. And we get a pocket! So if I slap this on Towen, we get another 10 inventory spaces, and I forgot it existed. And there's one more we can get now. And I must have just totally forgotten about this one, but... The 1 second from the right I always thought was like, I always saw it as like some guy with goggles. And smoke coming out of his head. And oh shit. I still see it like that. So if we go back to Goro's place of living. Climb, 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 climb. I don't know if it's inside or outside. When we get a bomb outside of his house, I feel like we should mention that to him. Some premium chicken, a beast buster, fruit of Eden. Huh. It's edited. Oh, there it is. Pocket. Just couldn't see it. Cool. So, as always, we just grab that and slam it on our big boy. I forget what the max HP for a character is, because I never legitimately did it. I always had a code breaker. And I feel like the codebreaker always capped it out at 230, but then it was lying, because if you got hit for like 170, you immediately died, so it's weird. Anyway, now that we have all that inventory space. The next two pockets, there's one here in Queens, and then there's one in the next hub area as well, so we'll worry about those when we worry about them. And hey, Accursed Rose, we already have a palette swap of an enemy we just saw. Sam waits. That inventory space was killing me before. I just totally forgot that, I blank on weird details of this game because it's all stuff I used to remember really well, but either some stuff I just never knew or lucked into, or stuff that I just, since I haven't played this game in so long, I forget. Take this opportunity to get Xiao some water back. Cool, we can already upgrade it. And up you go. So, what else do we need to build up? Wow! Just fish, all the elements, some MP, and attack. I need that MP. I need all the elements. And I might as well max out Sky Hunter then, huh? I just forget what, yeah, Topaz gives attack. I'm not too worried about that, then. Thunder. I guess I'll just buy some more gems and upgrade that when, necessary. Hey, 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 welcome! I got the Atlamilia sword from buying the Wise Owl sword, upgrading that to the Lamb sword, then upgrading this to the Atlamilia sword. If you go on, and I usually don't recommend going on Game FAQs anymore, but if you go there, look up their weapon FAQ. There's two of them, so, but they're both pretty good from what I remember. Their weapon FAQ tells you what'll upgrade into what. As well as what attack stat and magic MP stat it maxes out at. Well, maybe if Christy feckin' tried harder, she could touch all the Atlas she wanted. Did I still not hop in that damn water? Don't let me forget. I know I do forget this time. Make me go back, viewers. Locking on is for squares. Just rush up and punch him in the tank. Man, speaking of level 5 RPGs, how many of you guys played Rogue Galaxy? I'd like to hear everyone's opinions about it before I give my own. Or you know what, I'll just give my opinion anyway. Cool, give me some of that. Give me some of that. Oh, thank God. So I bought Rogue Galaxy because I heard someone mention it was pretty much Dark Cloud 3. And I'm like, oh, hey, I like Dark Cloud. I'd like Dark Cloud 3. And I liked it a lot, except it was just too long for its own good. I mean, every character works. Like, there's no outright bad character. I don't think anyone's out. I guess the last character outclasses Xiao, like, in her entirety, but she could still work. Like, I watched a video of someone taking on the ultimate boss recently, and they used Xiao for it and beat him reliably. And then I saw another person use it with the final character and took him out equally as reliably, so... anyone works. Just stick with your favorite. I see a lot of people lambasting Goro recently, which I didn't know people did, but this stream series kinda taught me why, since his charge attack is really the only good thing about him, and his overwhelming strength. Oh yeah, no. If you want Steve, Xiao's your only option. Am I at serious risk of dying? Honestly, no. I think maybe getting the Atlamillia sword at this point in the game was a little bit overkill. Because I shouldn't be hitting that hard. Yeah, the red bar is durability. And once that starts blinking, I'll throw a weapon powder on it. I'm starting to get to the point where I have enough money where auto repair powder is something I can do, but it's also a lot of money. How much do I have right now? Anyway, there's no banking system in this game, but if you do want to technically bank your money, every store sells gold bullion, or however you pronounce it. And it's worth 1,000 gold. And it's always worth 1,000 gold. So you can buy a ton of it at once, and then store it in any storage facility, and that money is always there. Which is what I'm trying to do, because I want to platinum this game, and to do so, you need to get the maximum amount of money you can carry, which is like 65,535. Ooh, excuse me. And I keep running into those mystery circles that keep dropping my funds, so I bought a ton of bullion, and I think I've got like 20 of them. Because I also ran into a lot of the double your wealth ones, and those were fun. I wanted more of those in my life. Yeah, that character I didn't think there was any point to use him over Goro or Toan. Because when it comes to melee characters, Toan's just bar none the best. He's got a good combination of strength and range. Goro's got really bad range, but he's got the best charge attack, so that's something. And then your last melee character has the most range out of any melee character. And that could mean something, but, you know. I don't personally like him. And then, you know, that's just a matter he comes too late. That was some really bad stuttering, Jesus. You just get him too late, so by the time you're really fixing for another melee character, Toan and Goro you've probably already put a lot of love into, so raising another one isn't really all that. Plus, a lot of his weapons don't get very good magic stats. Toan is the poncho-wearing Link, yes. Have I heard of Doki Doki Literature Club? What game is that? Yeah, the spear character, you gotta make a conscious effort to use him, and I'm not going to put a conscious effort to use him. I'm making a hee-haw. Me, Sages, and Kish did a full Let's Play of Doki Doki Literature Club. And it took 3rd place on my Game of the Year list. Atlamillia's abs are full, so I guess I'll just buy a couple more gems. Or did I put any gems into this besides the one I currently had in? I need to pull up a guide to see which one give what gives what. Because I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, Doki Doki Lit Club was good. I almost dropped my soda, Jesus. Well, here's all the Mardens I caught. They're also the only fish I've caught. Huh. Oh, let me look at that gem list. I never knew IGN had good guides, but IGN has some of the better Dark Cloud guides, which I think is really cool and funny. You know, you get the whole meme of you can't spell ignorant without IGN, and... Hey, it worked. Okay, Aquamarine gives +5 to Ice, 10 to Sky, so 1 Aquamarine ought to work. And what's the best for magic? Garnet, let's go for Peridot. Because that also gives him ice, as well as that sea we need. That seaweed! And this gives him beast and plant, but most importantly it gives attack, and it gives a hefty amount of holy. Which is really nice. So we still need more sea, need a lot of everything. I'm not going to worry about the Alamiliosaur too hard for right now. So back in we go. That Sayori dabbing meme is not okay. No bully. Have I heard of One Shot? Yeah. We did one video on it. It didn't really grab me, but we were all just kind of joking around. I bought it for my partner, though. And, they liked it, so. I think dabbing's hilarious, personally. I dab all the time. It's just something stupid to have fun with. Do I plan on finishing Path of Radiance? Yeah, we're actually, after this stream, and when Kish is ready, we were going to record last night, but Kish had to do something. But we're going to record tonight. Ooh, excuse me. And what I'd like to do, personally, is, we got to hear from Twitter. I intend to do an episode of Path of Radiance, or have one up every Sunday. As part of my, Let's Play schedule update-a-rooney. Hey, it's King! He's the one that teaches us we need to respect women. Buddy, come here. Let me strike you down. Hey, not bad. I'm a little loath. Oh shit, was there someone right there? I'm a little loath to step on those with my good weapons, because if I get a weapon status is changed, I want to blow my fucking brains out. Ho-ho! A Sandbreaker! I've only found one of these before. Wouldn't that be something? Anyway, when you equip the Sandbreaker, your thirst bar goes down faster. You might be asking yourself, why would you do that? And I remember there being something if you, there's something good about it. Through fusing it or upgrading it, you can make thirst turn into something. I could be lying to you and just misremembering what I read. Man, I really want to do a Fire Emblem Awakening series, but I lost my copy. Which sucks. Is that another... I never noticed that. Noticed that. I never noticed that. Yeah, whenever I played Awakening and Fates, I didn't really care if their kids would be amazing. I just shipped whoever I thought would be good and or funny. Like when I played Birthright, I married Ryoma and Felicia together, and made the ugliest Shiro I could imagine. Kid was disgusting. I wanted to tell him to not. Tell him to dye his damn hair. Alright, I'm gonna actually put on Goro before I... Yeah, see? I didn't want that to happen to, Negative effects are no good. I watched someone, like, do, like, some Codebreaker showcase, and, there was one mystery circle effect that's like, weapon melted down and became... And, they think it might have been like, you could, like, go down a tier of weapon, which would have been such complete unplayable bullshit. I'm glad they took it out if that was the case. Of course, I'm also hoping it was just item became different item, but... Breath of the Wild isn't... I'm not really wild about it. I'm gonna worry about that one. Not really wild about Breath of the Wild. I like the concept of you being able to climb literally anywhere. It's the open world game I always wanted. I guess I just don't like open world games at all. Like, it's good. I acknowledge that. It's just I would rather play a different game. I got Xenoblade 2, and I keep meaning to play that, except I've just been playing Yakuza 0 a lot. Boy, a limited floor before we even get our new character, huh? That's new. Good thing we have our stupidly broken Steve, so Corsairs don't mean anything anymore. Thoughts on Dark Cloud 2? I don't have many thoughts on Dark Cloud 2, honestly. I've played so little of it. And what I did play, it just made me want to go back to this, because 2 feels like a much more cohesive RPG. Wow, this is just like a roguelike dungeon crawler. If I played it when I was younger, I probably would have loved it more, but... as into Dark Cloud as I was, 2 just wasn't doing anything for me. Huh, I can upgrade Steve now. Guys, we're about to get an ultimate weapon. I've never upgraded anything with a, That's cheating. I shouldn't have gotten a trophy for that. How to get another trophy, too. And here's Super Steve. He's just blue. I feel like you're supposed to get a trophy for getting an ultimate weapon, but I guess not. Or maybe Steve doesn't count as an ultimate weapon, wouldn't that be something? Even though this is the final path for young Steve. You can't build him up anymore. And don't worry, he doesn't have any different lines, he's just Steve with higher caps. God, I fucking hate mimics. Kinda hoping we'd found the key by now. I don't really like being Xiao longer than I have to because I put nothing into her bulk, besides fish candy. It's not like the first couple streams where we had to try so hard to get through Xiao's limited floors, but god damn it. I think I forget when I stopped watching Chugga Conroy as much as I used to. I think it was Wind Waker. I remember him starting Wind Waker and I didn't continue with it. But I also don't really like Wind Waker, so that would explain it. There we are. Yep, we transformed this cat ourselves. Hey, a power-up powder! I was about to not go forward with this. Not so bad-oo. So onward we go. Oh, finally, get some real enemies up in here. Gyan. Is that a... See, I saw the chest and I saw the Atlamillia and I thought it was a big chest, but I was wrong, viewers. It was incorrect. I was flawed. We got the entire water surface. Water was just a surfaceless concept before we were here. There's so many mystery circles. Awakening was my first Fire Emblem. Well, no, Genealogy of the Holy War was my first, but I barely played Genealogy because I was getting my ass kicked and I didn't understand it. So I was excited for when Awakening came out and I didn't really like it. Like, it was super fun for the first couple of chapters, and then that whole Valm chapter or whatever happened, and my god. I don't like that too much. Actually, the story and pacing came to a screeching fucking halt. And no, we can't marry anyone, because she's an infant. I mean, I really like Birthright. Birthright's just dumb fun to me. Like, I don't need it to be super hard strategy. Just dumb fun. I feel like an unstoppable god of death when I play that. And, you know, sometimes it's all I want when I play a game. Hey. Damn, almost triple digits. Almost trip-dig in the biz. Oh, peace out, Skelly. No, he's an infant. The cool thing about ice blocks is that they're half of the back floor key. If you bring a flapping fish to the back floor, you can go to the back floor. But if your fresh fish rots and is no longer fresh, then you can't do anything. Ice blocks keep it fresh, and they melt over time. Be something good. Oh, well, damn. That was good. Naz an infant too. That's the whole point of babies and awakening. It's that you've slept with them and then they've come from the future that they will eventually be, and you've married an infant who will eventually have an infant. Yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club is my 3rd favorite game of the year. I'm gonna have to upgrade it anyway, so... What do we need? Fish? I've got fish. Take my fish. And still need more fish. Alright, can I... Yep. I don't really like Gyan so much. This game actually, like, scared the shit out of me when I was young. You'll see in the next dungeon the specific enemies that I used to have nightmares about. Like, even just hearing their name used to freak me out and I couldn't get to sleep. Yeah, no, that she's actually a 1,000-year-old dragon princess trope is played out and gross. I hate Noe's design, it's so bad. And I left her the spinster she belongs. No, I want items. I would like to be fed. Go and eat your fucking carbs, you're dying. Eat your cheese, honky, you're dying. Yeah, see, the ice is already melting. I'm gonna put Goro out in this one, I'm afraid. Yep, well, it's not like it actually hurt him specifically. It just means that they can handle a little more punishment than they usually could. Except the roses. The roses are still worthless. And the best part is this isn't even the end. There's one more palette swap of the cannibal plant. Of course, that one's not for a few, like, until the last story dungeon, so we won't worry about it for now. Oh, when you put it like that, Steve, all of life's a little pointless, isn't it? I remember in Awakening I married Cordelia because when I first saw her, I'm like, oh my god, I'm in love. Do I regret marrying her? No. But would I have married Tharia given the shot? Yes. But I married Tharia off the Long Coup, so... If Steve saw Awakening, he'd make a silly quip that would imply that he thought it was bad, even if he actually liked it. Hey, speaking of flapping fish, I'll just give it here since it just rots in your inventory otherwise. And you hop in Homeboy's mouth and you go to the back. So, no, please. I mean, I will, I just want to get the... Jesus Christ, that guy hit hard. Yeah, I'll do him, but I just want to get the, gate key first, because I still don't think we've gotten it. And once we've gone to back floor, they got all their, items back. Or all the enemies come back, and that means I just have to go kill everyone again. I liked Tharia, I liked Cordelia. Shurchi, or however you pronounce it, pretty cool. I've grown to like pissy redhead woman whose name I forgot, so I guess I don't really like her. I guess I did get it then, huh? Guess I just wasn't paying attention. I remember I was gonna marry Anna to Frederick, and then it's like, yeah, you could only, whoops. Damn it. You can only marry Anna to the main character. I'm like, oh, that's silly, and I just never used Anna again. Oh yeah, that's why I wish I didn't marry Cordelia. Severa. God, I hated Severa so good. I still do. Still think she's an awful freaking character, and I hate tsunderes as a trope. I think they're lazy. I think they're boring. And I think they're fuck. And I think they're unappealing. Trying to think if there was any tsundere I ever enjoyed. I guess Natsuki, but she's a self-aware parody of it, so that's why. And oh fuck, she's a self-aware parody, and therefore it gets kind of a break for that. I know I have soap on me. I don't think much of anything about Maribel. I used her for like 4 seconds. God damn it. I don't think I have any more soap. Hey, a diamond! Not bad. Though I can stop putting diamonds on the Atlamillia sword because after this, there's no real point. Do I not have another soap? I wonder, is gonna... I don't have any mighty healings either because I keep selling them. Will that fix it, or am I just... Nope, I'm stamina'd as well as, sticky and gooey. More gems, please. I don't need a stupid plant buster. Not those gems, damn it. Hey, hey, not bad. I forget what rubies do. I think they definitely give fire, but I could also be wrong. Place your bets on what you think that one is gonna be. Hey, not bad. Fixed the issue I had with I got with that last one I ran it through with Goro. What do you think it's gonna be, viewers? Oh, well, there you go. Another Ruby. 2 copies of Pokemon Ruby. Let's see. Fire and Mimic Breaking. And we definitely need fire for the boss coming up, so we'll just throw them all in town. Mimic Buster isn't really all that important, because mimics are usually not a big issue. You know, they certainly have been as of late, but I haven't noticed the extra power so much. See, I wish going through water would, alleviate the goo ailment. It would only make sense. You're washing off the goo. Instead of just sitting there, rubbing dry soap on yourself. So like what, like Toen's just sitting there spitting all over himself in this soap and rubbing soap all over him to get the goo off, but he can't rub it off in the, water? That's weird. I liked Kyogre over Groudon for a long time too. But for a long time I also preferred Sapphire to Ruby in general. That changed when I realized that was stupid. No, I'm kidding. I just, because when I was young, I got Ruby and Sapphire for my birthday, and I was so excited. I played through all of Sapphire first. And I played through Ruby. I don't want, God damn you. I don't even want to say a year later. I think it was because I had a sick day, and I'm like, cool, I guess I'll play through Ruby. And I got through all of Ruby in, not like all of Ruby, I, got all 8 gym badges in the one sick day. And I liked it a lot. Into the shipwreck we go! Just because once we go out here, we lose the goo ailment. Thank you, thank you. I tried playing a bit of Fire Emblem 6. Hey, a captain. He's basically a Corsair that's on roids. As you can see, he takes 2 hits instead of just 1. Well, that's just my beef with Fire Emblem in general. I'm just not a big fan, I guess. I just do all the LPs because you guys seem to like it. Oh god, I love Gen 4. We've actually had the same conversation before on a Dark Ledge stream before. That's the fun of a roguelike or dungeon crawler streams. We can just talk about anything because the gameplay is technically boring as sin to watch and explain over and over again. I remember I was so excited for Gen 4 to launch that, like, I couldn't sleep. Like, the commercial came on, and, like, my heart was pounding so hard in excitement. I was so excited, and, it was really good. Oh, Trade Dog, or Trade Dog, yeah. I just said that. Because I misread it as Trade Dog at first, but... yeah, god, I feel like Platinum is the lesser part of 4th Gen. Because the script changes are boring, the new sprites are boring. And the Distortion World is a huge waste of potential. It's a straight line. It's like Ultra Megalopolis. It's a straight friggin' line that just looks pretty. But I also didn't buy Ultra Sun and Moon, so, remember, Pokemon's my favorite game series, and they could, do no wrong in my eyes for a long time. Didn't buy Ultra Sun and Moon, and I won't buy the first 8th Gen games either. That's how much they lost my faith with, Ultra Sun and Moon. I do like what they added competitive, though, so, Showdown's fun. But fuck paying $40 for the same damn game again. Didn't like doing it with Platinum. Thought they were getting better after, Black and White 2. Yokai Watch is fun, but I wouldn't call it a favorite. Like, I think the first one is just kind of boring in general. And the second one's fun, but, again, not really a favorite. I hated Black and White 2 for the longest time because their story is such a disappointment compared to Black and White 1 at first. Then I replayed it this summer, which is how long it took me to actually give it a fair shake. I replayed it this summer, and I liked it a lot. It feels like if the Johto section of Gold and Silver got a full game, and it was very comforting and fun as a result to me. Now, Incineroar's final form from the very... well, not Incineroar's final form, Litten's final form, Incineroar, was always going to be Fire and Dark. Like, the second they first leaked it, like I said, it's a heal, and I'm like, well, there we go, Fire and Dark. Ha! You're no match for the second slice. the hell did that one guy hit so hard that one time? He might have been stamina'd. I wasn't paying attention. Incineroar is my favorite starter of every single one of them. I love him so much. Dude has more personality than the entirety of Final Fantasy X's cast. And I liked Final Fantasy X's cast. Actually, just like all the, I'm gonna say Unova. I like all the Alola starters. I think Torracat's really boring, because it's just a bigger Litten. Yeah, but Waka learns. That's the whole point of Waka. Okay, somebody's here. Any landlubber that trifles with my ship, I suppose I was going to say, won't leave alive. Hail ye hearties! Freedom to the sharks! Cap, yeah, he's over there. Ah, I knew that, I knew that, you fool! That way, feed him to the sharks! Pirate's Chariot there is part of the reason I don't like this, because he's... God, he's a pain in the ass. Fortunately, it's super weak to thunder! Whew, that was almost bad. And we get a hook. But we can't do anything yet, because we need a new character before we can go on. I do voice act a pirate. His name was Silas. What the whole point of Alolan Ninetales is that it isn't fire. It ran away from fire. Well, anyway. So now I've got all this Atlas, so we can actually start building queens. Yeah, God, I really hope a lot of, I hope a lot of updates that Sun and Moon brought stick in future games. Like, ride Pokemon need to be a mainstay. Set up Rudy's store. Set up Jack's store. And someone said finish the sheriff's office before Jack, so I'll do that. I know there's a certain pattern that gives you good things in general, but I forget exactly what they are sometimes, so thank you for reminding me. Whomst ever that was. Alright. Sam. You are Sam. Rudy, you have to use the chalk. Do I not have Rudy yet? No, there we are. Push cart. Push cart. I bet you'll never guess what Rudy might want. Bread. Hey, brother! You're not from this town. Good to meet you. Another push cart. Wait, shit, do I not have a third push cart? Oh, there it is. Thought we had one. Yay! Don't give me a damn fish. I'm just gonna sell it back to you. Yeah, there's a fish. Yeah, so you can just buy back floor keys all you want. But most importantly, it just means I can sell it right back, because... Oh, here's what happens if you don't get them into them right away. I guess I can sell that if it's not going to work out the way I wanted it to. Well, thanks for just buying all my crap that you don't necessarily even want. Silly Rudy. Peace out, Dark Butterfree. Rich man aspiring to be mayor. Brains behind the king? Brains? Oh, thought it would have been you. But it would be you. It would be Jake. It would be Jake from State Farm. Okay. Well, help me so I can help you. 2 prisons? What is this? America? Feel like it's about to go from day to or night to day, so I'd like to see if I can get in before. Chicken. What's up, you fat fuck? I will bite your fucking face. Pools are cool. Can't be cool if you don't have a pool. But it was spelled stew in the Atlamilia. Where's your 3rd friend? I know I put you down somewhere. But where? There's Wilder. Ah, god damn it. Saved you fucking life, King. You could give me a little bit of a... Maybe chill with the lip. I like this guy's hand movements. Cool, so let's finish up this dude's house. Get him a lamp and a sunshade. And this is one of the most important houses in Queens, so let's go get our reward. That came in a lot of... For some reason I thought my game froze. I love how they keep flip-flopping between stew spellings. Well, I wasn't going to before you brought it up, so, I'll take it. I've taken on bigger guys than you. God, I need to watch the 2nd season of My Hero Academia, but I've been watching Eureka 7 recently. A big... Well, I mean, he is pretty fat. Alright, what you got for us, King, baby? I mean, we heard all of that. You couldn't even remember our name. I'm playing this on PS4. Hey, what could this be? Learn my name before I fucking sell you. Okay. What do I do with it? Well, yeah, because it sounds like trouble. I don't actually give a shit about you personally, but I might as well see what it's all about. Oh, fuck. It's a reused voice actor. It's her! Oh, my. Homegirl's got some strength on her. Why is he moving like that? Well, her name is officially Ruby, but, not anymore, it ain't. The Great Genie! Kish! Uh-oh. How did you hear that? I suppose Genie's gotta stick together, huh?
Hey!
Kish has now become the ally. Coolio. That's our 4th party member. So, let's take a look at her. Well, Ruby attacks with magic. What are the attributes? Only fire. Well, we only need fire for now, so... Cool. She's also the only ranged character who can charge her weapon, so she's technically the strongest, but I still prefer Xiao and the final character over her. I don't like Ruby very much. Oh, we still got more configuration to do, so, For some reason I doubt this game is, advanced enough for jiggle physics. I clearly must not have been paying attention. Let me in, Jack. Shades in a chimney, cool. One chimney, and I think I have another sunshade. Ah, I've got a Sunsetter retractable awning. Now I know, depending on when you activate this event, you can get different rewards, some being better than others, but I forget when, so, I'm not gonna do that right now. Do I have a spare sign? So I do. But I don't think I have the spare prisons. Oh, I have 2! Oh, I can just finish, Sheriff then. Cool, I think he's the only real wild card, so might as well knock it out now. Oh, is it an ad play? I didn't choose that. If it happened, it happened. I turned on ads because streams make some pretty serious money when I do, and that does help with the channel. Especially since I'm probably going to stream Darkled 2 blind if people really want it. Alright, let's finish up the Sheriff's Office. My game of 2017 was Nier Automata, bar none. Persona 5 was a close second, but the town's safety is in good hands. You're going to fucking jail, Tone. Cool, thanks. That better not be my reward. Ah. Figured an ad might have played. It's a huge-ass gun, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I usually finish up Joker before I do the Sheriff. Cool. Search warrant allows us to actually go into Joker's place, because if you, if I'm not mistaken, if you try to do it without the warrant, he just doesn't let you in. Alright, so can I finish up Joker's place yet? I feel like I might just be a shade short for him. No, nope, it's looking like... Nope, that's Joker. I can do it. Yeah, I don't think he lets you in to talk to him at all, so you can just build his stuff all right away. Tasty water! And wind. The concept of wind. It's just windy up there. Batman's got the cool handlebar mustache. But I've got a warrant! What kind of shop place doesn't let customers in? It's bad business. Give me cool things and I'll sell you me. Well, maybe you do. You don't have to be an asshole about it. What if his head was just really weird and just the rest of his, like, head skin is in that, bulge in his hat? He's got sagging head flesh in the rest of that hat. The life sphere, huh? I would imagine it'd be legendary if it made you friggin' immortal. And you're sure it's here in Queens, the place you just happened to sit down. Have you been chasing it forever? Or... yeah, I'm friggin' hyped about it, even. No, we're clearly not. I don't need to be immortal. I barely want the life I actually have. I'm kidding. Anyway, so now we can shop here. And what can we get? We get each of the throwable gems. Get the attributes, Sea Killer and Mage Slayer. So, and then gold bullion, obviously. Cool. I don't care much for it, but you might get more use out of it than I do, if you're not into fishing. Nope, 170 is the max. I guess that code really was lying. You know what, why don't you have some? So you don't get one-shotted immediately. Because Towen's as good as he's gonna get now, so... Alright, Jack. I'm back, Jack. I'm Jack Black. Was that really necessary? He just shanks you right there and steals your money. Aha, if you have it when you get Ruby, you can get free weapons. Alright. Yeah, so get Ruby before you come here. Vertigo effect. Yeah, Christy was a real cat and she turned into a human. She's the first party member you get. See, it really is like Kish. Runs up and stabs Towen. It's not even funny. Why do I keep saying that? And you get a free big bucks hammer. And a free platinum ring. Not bad. I don't want to think about Xiao with 6 boobs. Anyway, let's show off what the big bucks hammer is all about. It comes with big bucks, which makes it so enemies who die will drop more money, which is cool. And if you have a special thing like that and turn, let's say we turn the big bucks hammer to a synth sphere, if we put that onto the battle axe will get big bucks. Can't really beat that. Yeah, it's a straight up upgrade. Comes with ice and not fire, though. I was kind of hoping it had a little bit of everything, but we can put a little bit of everything onto it, I think. What all do I have? I've got fire. I could benefit from thunder, but I don't think I have thunder right now. I just got wind, didn't I? Yeah, let's put wind. And that's honestly about the extent of what I'm going to get out of her, because I don't want to build up, because I'm going to build up the last range character a lot too, and I don't need 3 range characters built up all that much. It's a lot of effort for what amounts to having 3 of the same character. Yeah, it's like, what's that? You're being a dick to me? You're dead! Hey, look, it's phallic imagery. It's the big fucking testicles and a schlong. Anyway, let's put these guys back. They helped us out, but we could spin them around really fast. So now they're very sick. He's vomiting. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what's going on. Cool. So anyway, I think that's going to be enough for the stream tonight. Let's save over this one. Yep, we got the character I wanted, and we're about halfway done, so now's definitely a good time to end it. So, thank you all for joining me. Join me next Wednesday at same time, same place, and we'll finish up with Queens. So, thank you for watching. See you then.